All right. Hey, Todd, I think that was a pretty good meeting.
Yeah, that was a good meeting. Whoa, that's your inbox? How do you keep it so small?
Well, I follow the 3 Ds of email. I try to read each email only once, and after I read it, I decide am I going to do it, delete it, or delegate it.
Nice, nice. You know what? I actually think I could help you get rid of even those extra emails there. We could use notes to create a to-do list. So let's check that out.
Oh,
I'll show you how
cool.
to
How
do
do you
it.
do that?
So we go down to our notes icon in Outlook right here. Click on that. Right now you can see I've got one note, but what I like to do is I like to keep a to-do list throughout the day. So what I'll do is I'll create a new note up here on the left where it says new note, select that, new note. So then we can type in here, let's say to-do list. You just write what you have to do there. And the note's pretty basic. So let's look at the note. So we've got on the note, we've got like the date, the time the note was created. We've got a bar up here at the top where you can grab that bar and hold your left mouse key down and you can drag it and then drop it. You also have an expansion window in the corner here where if you hold your left mouse button over that and you can drag it and expand it. You also have options here, menu, which are save as, delete, forward, paste, categorize, and save and close. So we'll look at forward here in just a little bit, but right now, as far as categorize, if you want to save time down the road, what you can do is you can categorize your notes. So right now, you can see I've got different categories that I've already created, but you can change them and create your own custom categories, and then you can assign different colors to those categories. So since this one is to-dos, we'll just put today. So you can see it just changes the color of the notes. But this can help organize and categorize your notes when you have a lot of them in this window. And then when you're all done with the note, all you have to do is click close. Don't have to save it, just automatically saves. And that's right here in your notes section. So at the end of the day, I like this because it helps me keep track of what I've done, but then I can also send this to my manager and I can let him know just what I accomplished during the day. So that's where we can use the forward feature. So if we have the note selected, say this one, and we want to forward it to someone to look at, you just select forward. And what it does is it creates an email and it attaches the note to the email. So then you just fill out the email like you normally would and send it, and then that person will have your to-do list as well. So great way to keep your manager informed and just share information about what you're working on.
So, Todd, what does your inbox look like? Oh, that's the focused inbox. How do you set that up?
Yeah, so this is a focused inbox. And so with the focused inbox, it puts your most important emails in the focused inbox area. And then you have a tab that's others, and it just sends all your other emails that aren't necessarily from people that you're working with or from within the same email domain. So to turn that on, you go up to view, and right here it has the show focused inbox. You just select that. You can toggle it on or off. So there we just turned it off and then turn it back on, and there you have it. You have the focus tab and then you have the other tab. Your Outlook seems to have quite a few folders. Did you set one up for each project you're a part of?
Yeah, that's right. I create a folder for each of the projects I'm part of, as you can see down here. Also go and create some for my non-work type emails. And just in order to keep them kind of separated, I put SOC in front of the ones, social for my personal ones, and then WRK for all my work ones. It's really easy to create folders. You just go ahead and right-click at the top of your mailbox, and then choose New Folder, and you can name it whatever you want. And then if you have a piece of email that you need to go ahead and sort, in this case, there's a piece of email from Lisa, roadmap. I can just go ahead and click and drag and drop it right into the folder that I want. It's that easy. That way it helps keep my inbox cleaned up and also makes finding emails on the different projects, or when it comes review time, to click on the folder and all the emails that you want to get covered are already there categorized. And I don't have to do it manually. I can let the computer do it automatically through what's called a rule. So as you can see, I have 2 emails here from Lisa on the same roadmap project. And I could go and click and drag these over, but an easier way to go ahead and do it is you can right-click on an email and then choose Rules. And Outlook assumes I may want to move all emails from Lisa, but in this case I want to go ahead and create it based upon just the roadmap number. So I can choose Create a Rule. And in this case I want to say the subject contains just the number. And then once I've creating the rule of how to find the email, then I'll say I want to go ahead and move it. Select my folder to that folder for the project. You can see subject contains the number, move it to the number, hit OK. And then I'm also can go and run it on the inbox right now. It'll go ahead and move all the messages. So we'll see those 2 emails from Lisa disappear. There they go. And if I click on the folder, the 2 emails have now been automatically moved. And this rule is going to run anytime I receive new emails, so the emails will never actually appear in my inbox. They'll automatically get moved to the folder that I want them in. If you're a toolbar person instead of a right mouse person, up here on the toolbar is the Rules button. And you can click the drop down and see the same UI that you did on the right mouse menu in order to set up your rule. Another cool feature of folders is search folders. Do you ever find yourself searching for the same content or emails from the same person? What you can do is set up a folder that pulls links to all of those emails into one location. Now, it doesn't actually move them, but it just gives you links to those. So for example, I always look for emails from one of our coworkers, Caroline. So I can do set up a new search folder by right-clicking on search folders and choosing new search folder. And in this case, I want to go ahead and I always want to go and get mail from Caroline. So I will go ahead and choose mail from specific people, choose. I'll go and type her name, and I've gone ahead and found her. And since I found her, I'll just go and select her name. It goes down here on the from line, and I can add multiple people if I want, or email distribution lists. Hit OK. And then hit OK here to create that folder. And now I have it. So here are all the emails and conversations and other content that I've received from Caroline, all in one location. Hey Todd, did you see that recent email that came in from our boss? Did you want to reply to it for us?
Yeah, let me hit Control R and type up a response to that.
There's a shortcut key for that? I always have to grab my mouse and click reply.
Yeah, if you want to see a list of the shortcut keys, go up to the Help menu and select Help. And just type shortcut keys. And then select Keyboard Shortcuts for Outlook. And expand this out. And you can see a list of shortcuts.
Hey, before you send that email, let's include Jeff by mentioning him in the email.
Yeah, let's add Jeff. I love this feature, the at mention. So if we just go in here and we want to call attention to Jeff, just put at, and then it'll pull up a list of people, and we can just start typing his name, the person's name, and it automatically puts him up in the to line, so you don't have to go and type it there. Then if you want to, you can shorten it just to first name, so you can delete like this, the whole at and the last part of their name if you want to, or you can just leave it like that. But we can do that. And just send a message. So yeah, it's great. And then it also, the nice thing I like about this is it makes it easier for sorting. So if we want to see the different emails that we've been mentioned in, all you have to do is go up to, yeah, I love this. You just go up here to the filter by date, you drop that down, and you select mentioned mail under filters. And now we see a list of just all the emails that we've been mentioning. So great way to filter through all the other emails and see the stuff that's specifically you're mentioned in. A tip that saved me a lot of time is quick steps. So if you have anything that is repetitive that you do a lot of, Quick Steps saves you a lot of time. So Quick Steps is right up here in the middle. So if we go up here, you see there's a bunch of Quick Steps that have already been set up, but we can create new ones. We can take the existing ones and we can edit those, or we can create new ones. If we want to manage the Quick Steps, we select this Manage Quick Steps option, and then it pulls up a little menu with the existing Quick Steps in there, and then you just click on each one and it gives you a little description of what that Quick Step is. So if you want to create a new Quick Step, you just select New, and you can select Custom. And now you can build your own Quick Step. So you can give it a name up here. It just puts in My Quick Step by default. And then you choose the action, so what it's going to do. And you can add multiple actions. So you start with your first one. You open this up and you see there's different types of actions. You can read through these and you can see the different ones. Some common actions, usually with email, if you're moving something to a folder, you could select the action here, move to folder. And then you choose the folder that you want to send it to. So we'll just pick this one here. And then once we do that, say we want to do something else to it, we could mark it as read. We could categorize the message. And it lets you choose the category. So you can see you can add more and more actions to the list. And then at the end here, it gives you the option to create a shortcut. So you have just these predefined ones here. So holding the Control key, Shift +1 at the same time will kick this action off. So let's put this here. And then we just select Finish. And now we have our new action there. So then we can just click that and it's moved it and it's done the action that we had set up. But definitely a big time saver. So yeah, if you're going to be doing something repetitively, yeah, go check out Quick Steps, check out the different ones that are available, and then create a new one if one of the existing ones doesn't fit your needs.
Oh, and let's not forget the helpful daily briefing email that Cortana sends to our friends at Bennet College. Hey, it reminds you of the meetings and commitments you have for the day and pulls together relevant data such as the emails that relate to those meetings and commitments. Think of it as a search folder for the day. Plus, you can also ask Cortana to tell you a joke sometime. Hey Cortana, tell me a joke.
Do monsters eat popcorn with their fingers? No, they eat the fingers separately.
Now, if that doesn't make you smile. Hey, time really flew by. Looks like it's time for our next meeting. Maybe I'll just multitask and get some real work done during the meeting.
Why do that? Just say no to the meetings you don't need to attend. Let's talk about that in our next meeting and how we can open up more time on our schedule.
Hey, sure thing. I'd love to. Catch you on Zoom. Thanks for your help.
All right, take care. Talk to you later.
Bye.